What is happening, crew? We got Terra Mesa in the house. We got a shadow in flight. We got Becky whipping up a casserole. We got Zips, my brother. We got my brother Clay. We got the Surfing Tiger. We got Life with Glee. We got Brother Northern Living. We have got the Crypto Professor in the house. Hopefully also on the boat. We got Robert. We got another Alan. We got Esmonsma. Got to get the pronunciation right on that. And we got El Capitan and the Swamp in the house. What is going on, everybody? Happy holidays to everyone. I really wish you all joy and prosperity and good health this year, among many other cool things in life. Dad, how are you, sir? Uh-oh. He looks very frozen. He's kind of smiling though. But he's like locked in carbonite right now.
So can you see me now?
Yeah, now you're coming in.
I don't know why it keeps fading on me. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, no, I'm doing good. I'm on the boat, obviously. Well, I'm in the truck at this point, but I've got to figure out why my screen keeps fading on me.
You're in the puppy hauler.
I'm in the puppy hauler, and it is doesn't smell of puppy anymore like it did. So
that's good.
That's a blessing. You got to take the small blessings in life.
Be thankful for that.
Yeah. Thankfully, that's not. Today, really exciting day for all of us. I know because it's the beginning of a Thanksgiving week, and I think it's going to be a time. Obviously, we were hoping for a bigger conclusion to the year on prices, but I really want everybody to kind of just be thankful who you are and where you are and what you have, because it's so much more important than the retail price. Had some fine chats with our brother, just text chats with Sean last night, and he brought up some really good points for a guy that's so skeptical about citizens in life. I'll say at times he's right. It's like everybody's all panicked about the retail price, and it's like know what you own and own what you know, right? Just own it and stop being the bug on the windshield all the time. It's just every little turn in the market you just get splattered, it's like, whoa, well, you don't understand, Alan, this is critical mass, at this moment I have to be, and it's like, okay, man, all right, I get that roller coaster, I get it, but it's not as if your product went away. I don't know why this thing is fading on me like that. Is it freezing?
Still looking good, man. You're still
anyway, it's frustrating. Yeah. So I just thought I'd start with a cheery little story that I heard from somebody yesterday. I'll get this out real quick and we'll get right back to you, Brent.
Do it.
Somebody calls me and says, hey, you know what, Ellen? I did this and I did that. And I was thinking, and I was talking with him, and I said, hey, by the way, when you sold, what did you sell your XRP at? He goes, with a big laugh, he goes, 308. And I went, yes, sir. And he sold quite a bit of it, right? Quite a bit of it. And it wasn't that he did it because he thought, oh, that's the top of the market. He did it because he had to fund something. And now he's looking at the price going, 195? Okay. Yeah, I like it. I made $1. I'm going to be he funded something that's going to pay him back. And when that pays back, he's going to be in a better position. So amazing, really. Like, it just kind of worked out. Same sort of situation happened with me a couple of weeks ago. I sold just over $100,000. I sold a Bitcoin, and I haven't ever sold a Bitcoin before, and it was above 100 grand. Now it's at what, 85. So like, wow, look how that works out.
Boom.
Yeah, pretty excited about all that. Not that I'm wishing it to go down by any means, but I am saying, hey, you know, sometimes that's a good blessing. And then this morning I wake up and my Go Baby trader says, oh yeah, man, by the way, you made $15 last night or whatever it was. Yeah. And I just have a small number in my Go Baby. So every day in the last 4 or 5 days, it said I've made something. I don't have a bunch of money in it right now, only because I'm fully invested in other products. But it's paying daily in a down market. That's fun.
That's awesome.
Why?
Yeah, it bought you lunch. What else do you need?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was texting with Sean too this morning, and yeah, I love it. I always laugh, Dad, because he reminds me of one of my other like really good friends. His name's Ryan, and I laugh because they have the same critique, same sense of humor about life, and I don't think it's wrong. You know, I don't view people or their takes on stuff that way anymore. It's like, let me chew on that. Let me think about this. And in these times, there's so much sentiment about exactly what you're saying, where it's like, oh man, this thing just went down $1. Like Bitcoin just went to 86. Like, oh no, Skyfall, not good. Yeah. And right around the same time, I watched this clip, and it was an old Adam Sandler clip, but it was somebody put like a poster of like the XRP logo on it, and Sandler's on there, and he's like, "Good, get out of here. Who needs you anyway? Beat it. Leave me alone." And he comes back. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I just yell sometimes because I get so scared. Just come on back, baby. Everything will be all right. Yeah. Dude, it's just, yes, that is totally the feeling. But
that's crypto.
I encourage myself to take my father's advice on that, which is always like, know what you got. Know what you got. And a lot of us have beat the dead horse to death, you know, about it in every way that you can. And it's like, I'm tickled. I'm buying it $2. I promised myself I'd be buying it at $5. So,
sure.
You know, personally, I don't suggest anybody else do that necessarily. Most of this group's already got as much as they probably want or need. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun to get to back to those points where people are like, okay, I got this new thing coming. And that's this really cool development that's happened with our channel, over channel, our community, is these things just keep coming. And my dad's made a lot of great connections with people who can help all of us make those kinds of things happen. And so we, you know, what's the price point when we have one of those other opportunities that we want to fuel? You know, oh man, I'd really like to have a money tree, or I need some soil, or I've just been talking to Simon recently. So of course it's like, how do I build the yard so it's making me fruit and vegetables? And I really see that now. I really see that, not just for us, Dad, but for like our surrounding community, our group. And I know there's so much of it that you're working on, and I'm just really excited, like more than ever, to be a part of doing that. because it's really cool and it's really fun to connect with all of you and do content and talk to you on the phone and become friends. I mean, that's what I'm all about in life. But to have the opportunity to have like freedom and that confidence and that excitement to make money when you're not having to work is cool. It's really cool. So I'm definitely going to keep encouraging, our group that's working hard on it. I'm really thankful for that group. I talked to my kind of little group of investors yesterday, and like I was telling my dad, we went to Positive Town, USA, and how we can have enough to be able to live on and to be able to do the kind of things that we want, and then be able to kind of use a chunk to continue to keep going and to keep growing, is something that we're really looking at and we're focused on. And to do it with people that I love and I trust, I would trust with anything in my life is such a blessing. I got a lot to be thankful for this year, more than any other year in my life. I have across the board. Just total gratitude.
Yeah. It's very, it's not just a privilege to have a social media connection to people. Sometimes it almost feels overwhelming to you. You're like, wow, I got to make content. I got to do this. I got to do that. But it has never felt that way for me. And I know it doesn't for you. But when I get incredible things in my life, I get to share them with everybody now. And before, it's like, well, what fun is it getting wealthy or having time or getting freedom in your life by yourself? Well, the answer to that is not. And that's one of the true blessings I've found over time with a lot of wealthy people. It's like, well, they got the day off, but their friends don't, or they can go out on a yacht for a week, but their friends can't come with them. And we don't want to be alone. We're not really lonely type. So why? Well, we're not going to do that. So every time I find a new tool to put in our tool belt for our financial freedom, I want to be able to share it with everybody, and I can. Now I have a platform in which to do that, which inspires me to get more wisdom, get more research into it, find more people, which if you understand how all this universe works, the more you seek it, the more it comes, and the more it comes, the more you appreciate it, the more you appreciate it, more comes, and then the next thing you know, it snowballs, and then you're in this position of like, well, everything I touch is beneficial to the people that follow me and us. And what a beautiful place to be. It's like, it's fun being prosperous by yourself, whatever. That's better than being broke, I guess. But it's way more fun when you put multiples involved in it. And the multiples are affecting people's lives. I know if you only own XRP, or if you only own Bitcoin or the top 10 coins or whatever it is, and that's your whole financial game plan, I'm here to say that plan is probably going to change here very soon on this channel. In particular, if you're going to the show, it's bigger than that. And that's really when I started talking about AI and what AI is going to do for everybody and how it's going to start making you money with money. It's not just AI, it's people that are using AI, but they've structured it in a way that says, hey, I'm going to be responsible for the investment. I'm going to use this tool. I'm not even going to tell you what the tool is. I'm just going to give you 20% on your money every year. And then, you just sit back and enjoy what you do. And there are so many people doing that now. And most of them aren't in TradFi. And all of them are beating my door down. And they're all saying, Alan, I'll give it 40. I'll give it 60. I'll give you 80. And to be able to share that with everybody, one of those numbers is going to work perfect for you in your life. One of them. I don't care if you're 18 watching this or 78. So one of these products is just going to make a whole lot of sense to you. And I can't wait for that. I'm really excited for you to see. When I catch everybody up to speed of where I'm at right now, and everybody's doing or seeing or involved in all the things that I'm involved with right now, I can't wait to talk to you. Because you're going to be like, I'm giddy now. I'm like, oh my God, all my financial problems and concerns about my whole life are like behind me now. Now it's like, what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to be thankful for? What do I want to do? Who do I want to do it with? Who am I going to build with? How are we going to make a better neighborhood and presence on the face of this planet for others? This is the dream and the goal, but you have to find financial freedom first. But once you achieve that and you own it and you live it, then you're in a place to where helping is just secondhand. Of course, that's what you do next. It only makes sense. Yeah. It's what a beautiful time to be alive in the world. And I know crypto's down, price is down, economy is a little tight, people are losing their jobs to AI, and there's all these other things. If you focus on that, you're going to get a lot of that. I don't even hear that.
No.
Like I said, I'm making money every day on my Go Baby Trader, and the market's crashing. Like everybody's saying, oh, it's crashing, Alan. Don't even go to Twitter, Alan, because all they talk about. By the way, there's a Twitter channel in our likeness, which is really frustrating. But yeah, it's an X channel. It's already got like 1,800 followers. It's just like, what? But you can tell it's not.
Thanks for tuning us into it and taking the attack to them. Take it to him, girl.
You could tell it's not me because it spells Allen, Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ain't us. That's
no.
And they totally ripped us off. Anyway, yeah, it's frustrating. I don't know why my camera wants to keep fading on me here. Anyway,
to some of the comments, Dad.
Okay.
Good one. We got a good one from Shadow and Flight. He was asking us if it would be advantageous for our European crew to come to the show. And if there was going to be, I guess, if some of those opportunities that we want to share would be advantageous to them, which is a very common question because we got a ton of Canadian crew. And so I responded a little bit, but what's your take on that, Dad?
I mean, it's a big expense, obviously, to fly to the U.S. and get a room and do the whole thing. There's also something that I wasn't going to really let the cat out of the bag here, but it's really kind of more for U.S. citizens in the sense that a big portion of what we're going to cover is your taxation. Which doesn't apply to you. But I'm also going to say that there's a financial opportunity that will be there that is then I'm going to present to everybody, and I think it'd totally pay for your trip and it'd be worth your time. So I'm on the fence. I know it's probably going to cost you a couple, $2-3 grand or something like that. I would guess $4 or $5 grand, maybe even to come to the show, because of flights and rooms. But I'd be shocked if you didn't make that money back in just a couple of months. By the way, so it's really up to you. What do you think? You know, I don't know your finances. I don't know if that money would be better spent somewhere else and time with family, maybe. But I'm going to tell you this: there's products that are going to be offered there that I'm not going to offer in my channel. I'm not going to go public with it, and I'm not going to. I shouldn't say that. it'd be a long time before I had a YouTube channel or expressed that on a Thursday night show. It'd be a long time before I did anything of that sort, because I'm creating something quite exclusive and very private. So, I can't tell anybody any of that stuff because legally I can't, for number one. But for number two, I can only tell you in person, and there's steps you're going to have to take if you want to be involved, and their financial guardrails, if you will, and things you're going to have to do. And I'm not going to be able to talk about those on YouTube because the boogeyman will come and get me. So I know I'm beating around the bush, and I'm not being as clear as I'd like to be with you to answer the question, but I hope I painted enough picture to where, oh, well, that makes sense. I can be there for that. If I can pull that off. If it doesn't make sense to you financially, there'll be other opportunities. I don't know whether there'll be a year or 2 or 3 down the road. Probably the next year's show. If we decide that the insanity that we're going through to create this show is worth it.
Yeah.
It's, guys, when you put on a task, when you put on a task for feeding people for 2 days and a golf tournament before that, and for 500 people, yeah, call me if you ever determine that that's a good idea in your life. Call me first, and I'll set you straight. I'll and I want to remember. I got to say this real quick, and I'll let you go. I can no longer have the show content and idea in my head without doing it. Because I just went to another show yesterday. I went to a show here in San Diego, and I went to a show 2 weeks ago in Lauderdale. And I go to shows all the time. This show that Brent and I are doing is different. I will just tell you it's going to be different, and it will financially change your life. It's not just, hey, let's talk about crypto and hang out together. Yeah, that's cool too. But this is going to have a totally different family feel to it. There you go. So I'll probably do more of them in the future.
Yeah. Because we're the dude, and that's what you call us.
Yeah.
Hey, we're tossing the ringer out. Okay. Our freaking troubles are over, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
we're working on it anyhow. Working on it.
Because in the parlance of our times, that's where we are. That's why you call us. And by the way, being a nihilist is exhausting. So, why would you do that?
Yeah. Believing in nothing.
Yeah.
In a world with everything. Every smell. Everything to look at. Oh.
Yeah.
Man. We don't even just have 5 senses. That's all a lie.
Oh, that's hilarious, isn't it?
This world's amazing. Why would you believe in nothing? I don't understand.
I was talking to somebody the other day about how smell is vibration, like everything's vibration, vision, everything. And they're like, "What? How can that be? Account that it doesn't vibrate, the air doesn't vibrate." I'm like, "Really? Huh? Okay, all right." I said, "Well, okay, explain to me then. If it's not, if smell isn't vibration, why do fish have 10,000 times better smell than we do?" Because water translates vibration better by about 10,000 times. Hello. They're like, oh, does it? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, vision isn't vibration. I'm like, the difference between the color red and green is simply it vibrates at a different vibration. That's what's happening there. And all you need to do is ask one of Elon's bots, and they'll tell you, yeah, that's how we program the bot to distinguish red from green. Anyway.
Interesting. Well, your story, Dad, your story of the bird and the dogs and the tree, that was like, yeah, echolocation is real. It's very real. The vibrational connection.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been proven essentially on a cellular level.
Yeah.
Among many other avenues. But yeah.
The argument or the fable, whatever you want to call it, if a tree falls over in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, did it make a sound? And the answer is no. It didn't make a sound.
Mm-hmm.
It made a vibration. The only thing that turned the vibration into sound was the man's ears. So if the ears weren't there, it didn't become sound. It made a vibration. Didn't make sound.
Counter argument, but didn't the squirrel hear it?
Yeah, but that wasn't the question.
True.
If there's nobody, no one to hear it, did it make a sound? No, because some eardrum had to turn it from vibration to sound. Anyway.
A squirrel is somebody, okay?
No, yeah, the squirrel heard a sound. You're right. If the squirrel was there, he heard a sound. Yeah.
No, that's a great interpretation and answer. It's a fun question.
Yeah. The whole chicken and egg thing. Yeah.
Artha Crypto. Yes. Be the bot you wish to see.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do not fear what you can dream to persevere your fear.
It's so funny, the higher vibrational times I've kind of stood back and watched myself, it's more unprogramming. It's more whenever I think and I'm feeling and I'm fearing or I'm stressed out about, whenever that's like flipped around and you're in that creative state of chipping away at it and having fun with it and being the scientist at the table, like, oh, okay, let me tinker with this. Let me see how I can get it to work. Two totally different modes. And we get stuck on the other mode all the time. All of us. It's just, it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another to get excited and get interested and, hopefully, even, okay, yeah, there's these cool things we want to share and we all want to share them with us, but some of us are the right people to do certain things and some of us are the right people to do other things. And one of my favorite parts about being alive, being part of this group with all of you is like there's a kind of all of it. I have like an interest in it. I have like, there's a certain amount of interest where I'm like, oh no, that's cool. Yeah. You want to talk about it? Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And that to me is the real healed person, the person that always loved people. And I was always very social, but to hit pause on yourself for what you think, or what I'm just this and I want to be this. And if I don't do this, then it's going to fall apart on me somehow. It's like, man, I'm in a whole different place in my life because I just listened to other people. And I started to take those little gold nuggets and become, I think, a much more attractive version of myself, to where now I brought in people like all of you that are like, want to spend some time on Sunday with us. It's like, to me, it's very important now to continue to unprogram, or in those moments where I'm fearful or I'm in doubt or I'm scared, it's like, well, let me get back to the table. Let me go back to work on this. Let me set this down right now because it's stressing me out.
Yeah.
And let me go get some sleep and come back to it tomorrow. And every time, it's like, oh, boom. Why was I even having a problem with this?
Yeah.
Switch it up,
Sleep
baby.
is
That's the bot I'd like to become. Is a more open and a more humbled like version of whatever it is that I've tried to become, or I am becoming, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and that's we were talking about, you know, financial freedom, and that what I was thinking about when you were talking about that, Dad, is the ability to be more of who I am on a day-to-day basis, and that continue to grow because I have more freedom of time, and maybe I have more ability to seek out and help out people that I'm like, wow, I'm really called to that. You really inspired me. Like, how can I be a part of this? How can I help you? And I mean, if we ain't doing that, I don't know what we're doing, because I feel like that's such a cool byproduct of us, this kind of group, this kind of people, and what we've attracted. And you guys have attracted us clearly because we're still doing it. That's like the coolest part. It's so cool to listen to you guys and talk to you on the phone, and appreciate it. Thankful for that this year.
Yeah.
The friends I made on this channel, unbelievable.
And there's like a hardline group that's hundreds deep now. It is like, even if we never made another video, we would all still do get-togethers, and we would find each other and spend time with each other. One of the things I regret a lot of things about hauling puppies across the U.S., but one of my biggest regrets really is, and I don't live in regret very often, but is that I did go across the United States and I didn't get to meet like 50 people that I wanted to meet. Like, that's because I had a time element that you don't want just yapping dogs with you the whole time. So, like, if I could do that all over again without the puppies, I would have had so much better 2-week trip. I mean, it was important what we did, don't get me wrong, and there's always tomorrow, and I can always do that again next summer. But we were so close to so many great people. And everybody's place that we stopped at, we were just like, okay, well, how does the next place top that? It can't. It just can't, Alan. It's not. Elizabeth's like, it's not going to top that. And I'm like, and then it did. And then it did. And then it did. Every place that we stopped just got better than the last. Not that the first one wasn't good. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying it was just like, they are all so different, and they were so incredible in the communities they live in. It's just, people are great. You know, you have to have a community. One of the things about living in Mexico is that when you live in Mexico, you understand that once you break the ice with somebody and you just get to meet them, or you know somebody they know, you're in. You're a home team. You're a family. That's kind of like what goes on here. You don't really know your neighbors all that well, but you know your group online. You know your chat room. You know your favorite 5 YouTube channels, content people. And those people are your people because you resonate with them. And it just breaks all the ice when you meet everybody in person. It's so incredible. Yeah. People are awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys see where Tesla's opening up autonomous driving in 12 major cities before the end of the year? Like 4 of them are in California.
I just spoke to somebody, Dad. They were in San Francisco, and they took a autonomous taxi.
Yeah, it's in Austin. An autonomous taxi will get to you in like 3 minutes. Uber's like 8 on average. It's like, and it's a third the price. I mean, it is a little sketchy, riding in the back seat with nobody driving, but got to remember, what was he at his last meeting? Was it proven 35,000 lives? 35,000 lives have been saved since the last upgrade. Because in particular, if you're a bicyclist, you want a Tesla driving by, because literally it will not hit a bike. It can't. Physically, they can't make it happen. Like, and somebody running late, putting their mascara on or spilt their coffee is probably going to run you down. Yeah. Trust me, I rode my bike to work every day.
Yeah.
I know about how much they're paying attention first thing in the morning.
I've been hit by a car on my bicycle.
So have I.
Yeah.
I was dragged down the street. My handlebar got caught on the mirror. And and it was pulling the thing sideways. It was not good. Yeah. No. There was good, and then there was that. And that wasn't good. Yeah. And the 90-year-old lady who couldn't see over the steering wheel had no clue that my life was about to go under her rear wheel. She had no clue. Didn't even slow down. Yeah.
This is it.
That was a fun day.
They need to put this bumper sticker on each one of the autonomous taxis. God is driving? Question mark.
Yeah.
Trust fall, baby.
It's like margins safer. It's not just as safe as other drivers. It's like margins safer, like 20 and 30% safer. So, it's crazy to believe, but that's where we are. It's in all the major cities in California this week, starting Monday. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird to think that your car is just going to go get the kids and take them to soccer practice and pick them up, and nobody else is in the car. Like, it's a concept that's really kind of unique to everybody. But think about this. Think about it, like I drove down here, and I can talk while I drive. It's pretty easy for me. A lot of people don't, but you can't really text, right? But that's a 6-hour drive for me. Like, I could be watching a movie, or I don't know, catching up on videos.
Yeah, 6 hours of office time.
Office time. It's going to be.
That's why I like doing the Amtrak, Dad. I love it.
And Elon was saying mileage will go up. People travel more.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, well, wait a minute. Why would that be? Well, you think to yourself, well, damn, if I want to go to the other side of Denver right now, it's going to take me an hour and a half to get there. I just won't go because traffic's terrible right now. Well, what do you care if you're in the back seat you got a laptop and a phone open and you're doing your job anyway, or whatever it is, or let's face facts. If you're a video person or a YouTube person, you're at home just watching YouTube anyway, right? So why wouldn't you do it while you were going to that meeting or the dinner or with friends or family? So you'll find more reasons to go places if you don't have to pay attention and be stuck behind the wheel in LA traffic, right? And the interiors are going to become more about like a boardroom and a couch, because that whole station that has a steering wheel and a brake and all that stuff is going to slowly go away. Like, it's going to be plush inside and cocktail lounge or whatever your thrill,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, really, to think about.
Yeah.
But it's here.
hmm
Yeah.
The
I
inflatable airbag doll deploys.
right. Yeah.
Here's the positives. Let's go, crew. Autonomous driving would be such a blessing to especially elderly and disabled. Atlantic
Alcoholics.
alcoholics. Ve-
I'm
vehicle insurance.
serious.
Vehicle insurance should decrease and buying less tires. Back to Becky, you don't have to tip a car.
Correct.
Ooh.
Also, yeah. And the biggest expense with a taxi and Uber is the human.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
The insurance of it, all of it. Their time. What was the other one that I was listening to the other day that really hit me pretty hard? Oh, you simply stagger out of the bar and the car comes from the parking lot and meets you in front of the bar. No more losing your car comes to find you.
Yeah.
That's happening now.
Less DUIs.
Yeah.
I think Uber and Lyft have transformed that. I mean, I'm all about it. I love it.
I'd like to believe that people are drinking less. I don't know that that's accurate, but
our generations we still like the bottle.
But I mean, do you consume the same amount? Like you do?
Well, I personally do not. And I know you don't, but it's just directly tied to getting out and being social. Like, yeah,
Sure.
a lot of us getting together would just go to dinner and go back to Brent's house and talk about stuff for 2 hours. That was our meetup when we came here.
Yeah.
And I think it's getting health and like I'm on a total health kick right now. I went to the gym 6 times this week.
Nice.
I totally dialing in what I can, dietary, fasting, working out. I want my 40s. I want to feel the best I've ever felt.
So what's her name, Brent?
I did it for myself this time.
Sure.
Believe it or not, okay? Believe it or not.
I'm sure of that.
One, okay?
Yeah. Just self-preservation and I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. Scout's honor.
Okay.
Well, I became, we all get excited about things. And years ago when I was doing this, it built on itself. I saw at the end of a year or two of working out and how much I kind of fell in love with it, how much it was affecting my brain. And because I had a lot of, my body felt better and I had more confidence, and I could move around and I wasn't sore and tired anymore. I quit drinking that whole time.
Yeah.
I was sober a year and a half and my brain was just doing this. And that to me is the drive now, is because we have so much cool stuff going on. I personally have a lot going on. It's just awesome. And I want that to be my 40s. I want to be a great example to my nieces and my friends, and hopefully some sobriety as well.
No way.
That'd be good. Yeah.
I mean, I think also right now I see a lot of celebrities and a lot of people are saying no to drinking. Most of them just because they've abused it, typically. But a lot of young people, I don't think that what do I know? But it seems like people under 25 drink less than they used to. And I could be completely wrong about that. But Maybe it's just the 25-year-olds I know don't seem to drink much. In fact, the two that I know really well don't drink at all. So
yeah.
I don't know if it's because they can't afford it. It's probably part of it.
Well, yeah, they're spending too much money on weed. That's where our funding is going now.
Okay. So. Yeah. Well,
I mean, honestly, that I see that trend for sure.
Yeah. Pick your poison. Yeah.
Pick your poison, and in my humble opinion, it's less poisonous to your daily,
for sure,
to your energy, to your daily.
Yeah, I still think. Well, I'm a caffeine guy, so I still think my favorite drug is caffeine. But like, I can't disagree with that. I fully believe that weed is better, much better off. You're better off with weed than alcohol. But I never had as much fun with weed as I did with alcohol, though. That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
It never really did for me what alcohol did,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's when I get on a plane or something, somebody will have a drink next to me, or I'll go to a show, and like the last show I went to Lauderdale, the bar was where everything was happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where the great conversations were. So I know people are still drinking on a big level, but I just love the idea that I'm sober and they're not. It's almost like such an advantage that it's just like, this is cheating. Like I'm able to network. I'm able to really keep, okay, that face, that company, that person, that company, that idea, that person. That with alcohol in the past, the following day would be just like wipe the slate clean. Like, I don't remember any of those people, or I remember them, or I kind of remember the story, or you even got the story wrong. Often that I wake up the next day and I've got notes, and I'm like, wow, okay, that's a person of the 10 people I met, I'm definitely doing business with that person. And the other 9 are just sort of eliminated, if you will, because they were, just it didn't resonate with my what my people need next,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to play God with all this stuff or anything like that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get what works for. Why would we have 5 of the same thing? Let's build this thing out actually into, and I'm not saying this in any negative way other than the way I'm just going to say this. Jake Claver cannot be our only financial avenue in XRP community. It's just not a good idea. That's right. I mean, as good as his products are, and whatever you believe of the man, doesn't matter. You don't want just one road. You need competition to keep the prices level. And I'm doing it totally different than he is. I'm doing it in a sense of helping people as much as I can, and doing as much of it for free as a man can possibly achieve. There's limits to that, obviously, when you're dealing with the kind of numbers of people that we're dealing with. But I'm not looking to get wealthy off the clientele. I'm looking for them to get wealthy first. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's a tricky one because I don't fault a man for making a living at all, ever. Can't. I'm sorry. Nobody does anything for free, if you really think about it. Or very few people.
Yeah. To the comments, shout out to you in the car, Surfing Tiger. On the road today, heading down to the Bay Area. Laughing out loud at you guys. Keep it up. Let me read you some of the comments here, Surfing Tiger, from the This one just says, not that new weed. Those strains are powerful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Sanchez, you were rolling. This one just in capital letters with exclamation point says blackout.
Yeah.
Coming in hot from hydroponics, 4200. I like good weed.
Yeah. Right.
Feel you on that.
Gee, hydroponics 4200. Yeah, I can't imagine.
I'd like if you're ever free, you know, to hang out.
Yeah.
Where are you living at?
Yeah. My address, if you would like to mail packages.
Yeah. Oh boy, my package came.
Yeah. I mean, skip the cheese platter for Christmas. Just go ahead and give me a lineup of what you got going on. Yeah.
Oh. Yes, crew. Yes.
What else you got in the comments there, Brent?
I love your point about you know, we obviously we love Jake, and Jake's coming to our show. Very excited to meet him again. I got to meet him in Vegas. But I'm with you, Dad. And a lot of the conversation that I have, like I had this one with Clay this week, and we were really just getting down and dirty on all the crypto stuff. But we were talking about all the different exchanges, you know, the ones that we use, you know, hey man, you're using this, I'm using that. Okay, what about wallets? What are we doing here and there? You know, it's like we love Caleb and Brown. Love Caleb and Brown. But like I would like there to be more Caleb and Browns. I would like to see more off ramps for all of us to be able to use. It brings up the question, what if there was just Bitcoin? What if it was only Bitcoin and people did not continue to innovate with blockchain? Where would we be at today? Would we still have the same sentiment about all of this that we do? I think there's arguments for and against, obviously, but
yeah,
I really, variety is the spice, and I think that's what people do. My dad taught me this. When people continue to create and continue to innovate, and like even the little tweak things, like how we got into this health chat, it's I want to tweak things that I know work better for me and are going to help me live healthier as I get older. You know, and I'm right around that age where I don't really think about it. I think the way a lot of people do, where it's like, oh my God, I'm 40. Dude, I'm like, oh, I'm getting sold. I'm starting to get achy and all these things. It's like, no, I want to be like an American gladiator. And I want to like, and it starts here. It all starts in your mind. And, you know, oh, this is helping me. Then it is. Oh, this works for me. I have more energy because I'm doing this. Yeah, you do. You know, got to roll with it. So yeah, on those two things. So glad that XRP is a perfect example too of that innovation. You know, if you want to be the one-to-one payment system for the world, you got to continue to bridge to it. You've got to continue to reach out and make the business connections around the world. You've got to continue to entice through how well it works, through how good it is, through all the different types of currencies and coins and tokens that you can use and trade on it, like to entice countries to come to use it. So even the very products that we've bought and owned still continuing to innovate and improve. Man, it's I love geeking out about blockchain development. Love it.
Yeah. One of the things that's happening, and a lot of people don't follow it because they're following their coin or this coin or the other coin or all these other coins, is because of what happened with Taproot with Bitcoin. Essentially, everything that's being created outside of Bitcoin is being put into Bitcoin. And I think a lot of people that don't follow Bitcoin don't understand that. It's like the first person that really shot the flare and told the world what was happening was Charles Hoskinson, who basically said, yeah, we're going to work with XRP, but we're going to run Cardano through Bitcoin. And everyone stood back and went, what? Why would you do that? It's so slow and so tired and so old. But you got to remember, our credit cards run on Cobalt, right? Which was invented in the early 70s. Why? Because it's bulletproof and it's simple and it's very uncomplicated. And the code is perfect because it's so simple. So you want that as your foundation of security. And this is what all these so essentially they're creating an XRP on Bitcoin, not just on the XRPL. And when I tell people that are only into the XRP community, they look at me, oh, no, that's not what's happening, Alan. You're misunderstanding. I said, you maybe might want to look over what's going on with Bitcoin, because it's not just some slow, old, tired coin.
Right.
It's basically the banking institutions are not just using it for collateral, they're using it for network. And it's the HTTP of crypto. And I know everybody wants to call their coin that, but it's kind of what's happening. And it's not a bad thing, because everybody can run their coins through that or without that or with it. Or the whole thing will be intertwined and integrated in a system that is going to work for everybody. And essentially, like I say, for a million years, you're going to send money like it was a text, and you're not going to care whether it was Bitcoin or XRP or XLM. It's just going to happen. And, almost just like Cash App. Look at the way Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, Western Union, all of them are going crypto. What was the big one? The SWIFT system. Oh, wow. Gee, look what the network they chose. Huh. Like, when you look at all of this, it doesn't matter. That's the winner because, they use Chainlink for SWIFT. No. You're talking about stable coins. You're talking about everything is going to run what is the most convenient. Many of you know what atomic swap is, right? Or sushi swaps, right? That's essentially what's going to happen instantaneously. You're going to say, okay, I'm moving this coin from this to that. And it could be on the XRPL. It could be whatever. ODL is a beautiful thing, by the way, and we're happy to have it. So instant liquidity is really going to run on XRP, and I believe that to be true. But I got to repeat this because it was such a great video. Somebody sent it to me, and he's so correct. Our brother Lewis Jackson, he did this video, and he's absolutely correct. XRP's beauty is going to be when you send $1 to Mexico, and it needs to be a peso at the other end. XRP is not great at sending $1 from California to Kansas because it's dollar to dollar. That's better used as a stable coin. That's a better use case, right? But anything that is dollar to gold or dollar to a car or dollar to whatever is not $1 at the other end, you're going to want to do that on XRP and with XRP at some point in the center of those transactions. So it's not that's why I told everybody 5 years ago, XRP is not going to be 100% of all transactions. I'm sorry. It's like saying the question you just asked, Bitcoin's going to rule the world. No, you don't want that world.
No.
You just don't want that.
Right.
Yeah. It's like people who love Apple products. Great. But without all the other phones and companies, Apple doesn't have to compete. They'd be $5,000 a phone right now if they were the only phone. And that's a fact. They're still too expensive, if you ask me. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. That's what I have. It's almost no software upgrades.
No.
Yeah, they've done all right innovating with the hardware, but
the last three models that have come out, last three models are identical.
Yeah.
I mean, almost identical. I guess the zoom is incredible on this. Ron has it, and he was like, dude, look at this zoom. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, the camera's raw.
Yeah. How often are you going to use that? By the way, I compared my zoom to his, and it's damn near the same thing. And I got a 23 Samsung. So it wasn't that much better. I mean, unless you're looking at Mars or something, maybe. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Good luck holding your camera steady enough to see anything that far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I want to get back to this market we're in. Let's remember what's going on. I can't see that. Is it all green?
Yeah, pretty much everything the group owns here is doing pretty good last 24 hours here.
Yeah. So that means everybody that had a Go Baby Trader is making money right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it bought all the way down, and when it bounces up over, like, has everybody noticed that it goes down from like Tuesday to Friday, and then over the weekend it goes up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's when it does all these buys on all this when it's falling down, and then Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, those bots make money. They close out all those trades. I mean, it's just nice waking up and saying, hey, I made $15. And by the way, yeah, mine made $15 because I don't have $1 million in that one. But just add zeros. That could have been 150, or it could have been 1,500. Bot doesn't. It's not more difficult to make a $1,500 trade than it is a $15 trade. That's a human experience. The Go Baby Trader doesn't know any different. There's not more risk. You and I equate risk and fear to trade values, but when you're trading something autonomous, it doesn't care. It sees the trade as being, okay, I'm confident. This is the one I'm 98% sure this always works out. I'm going to take it. So, like I say, add zeros. And we know a gal in our chat here is making $40,000 a month with her Go Baby Trader.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hi, girl.
Right?
That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
That's a pretty good month. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really need one good month and a plan, and that's going to be really good for her. That's
well,
awesome.
why wouldn't she make that the rest of her life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are the kind of, if I can't find you something better than that, stick with that.
Right.
But as we evolve, you're going to have that, and then you're going to have another thing that I'm going to give you at the show. And then I'm going to give you at least 3 things at the show. 3 things that are going to absolutely change your financial future. Plus, we're going to have the creator of the Go Baby. So really 4 things if you don't have the trader yet. And I'm asking you, how many shows have you gone to where you were giving 4 financial products that could change your life? When's the last time you went to that show?
Never been to that show.
I never been to that show either.
Nope.
And there's a lot of people that sell you a ticket, but when you get there and at the end of the show, my favorite part of each show that I've ever been to is the community and the networking and the lunch break and the after the show's over when we all hang out. And that's my favorite part of every show. It's not sitting in the chair listening to some guy. I mean, unless what the guy's telling you is going to change your financial future, like really change it. I'm not talking about what's happening on the XRPL or what XLM might do in the future or how it could innovate possibly and affect our lives. We have to remember, and that equates to what I want to talk about, which is today's down market. 5-6 years ago in crypto, if we even had half of the fundamental positive news that we get every day, even today, the price would be going up 2 and 5 and 10% monthly. At least 5% weekly, actually, in the old days, with this good of fundamental news.
Yeah.
So does that mean that crypto has grown up and it doesn't get kicked? It doesn't have those rocket boost moments anymore? Probably. But it does mean that over the long term, price go from lower left-hand screen to upper right-hand screen over time. Not in these little movements of downward movement that we're in now. So what does that tell you? Does that tell you that you should put all your assets in a hodl bag? Well, maybe, but I just explained to you that the trader's making money when the market's going down or sideways. I just explained that.
Mm-hmm.
So you should just be a hodler the rest of your life? I mean, if you play the long game, but if you want money every month and you want to pay your bills and you want to hold your bag and not have to feel like one day you're going to have to sell it at a price you'd rather not have to sell it at, then you need a cash flow. Cash flow is what you're going to learn at the show. You're going to learn cash flow, how to make money with money. And it's not complicated. You don't need a degree. You don't have to be a financial planner, any of that stuff. So, and I know like I sound like I'm trying to sell tickets here. I'm trying to sell you a life. I'm trying to give you your life back. I'm trying to tell you that your freedom has been taken from you since 1913 in the monetary system in which we live in. You can get that back. Any of you that have read Creature from Jekyll Island understand what I just said there.
Yeah.
You have now, okay, with the innovation of the internet, we got information. Now with the innovation of AI, we know how to beat them at their own game. We don't have to go through some Wall Street broker who's taking 20% a year off of you and giving you you don't have to do that anymore. You get to keep the 28 and more. So, and there's so many great people in our space. The show I went to in Lauderdale blew my mind as to how many products there are because it was blockchain and AI. Blockchain and AI is the key. Boom. You have total accountability with something that can think of everything all at once. Boom. Yeah. There you go. It's a mic drop moment financially for mankind. It really is.
AI,
and I'm only
smart contract, it put on blockchain. Around and around we go.
Yeah.
How we lock in real security.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, you were telling me before the show too, that's diversifying. Not just to try to make more here, make more with this, but also like the security of that. If this goes belly up,
yeah,
you've got, you still got oranges and apples growing in your backyard.
Yeah. Or one tool,
right? If you can. And that's hopefully we'll all get there together.
Yeah, and some tools are going to be better at sideways markets, and some tools are going to be better at declining markets, and some are going to take way better profits when it just goes, parabolic for a week. Like they're all different. And that's diversity as well. Like you're not just relying on one market. That's like being a hodler. Now you're just relying on one thing. Number go up. I don't make money unless number go up. And I want to repeat this because it's so important for everybody to visualize. And I complicate it, but I'm going to try and make this simple. From, let's say XRP is $2 right now, roughly, right? Okay. If you're a hodler, to make $1, it has to go to $3. Okay. If you're going to make $1 per XRP coin that you own, right? From $2 to $3. The trader, it could go sideways to $2 to $2.20 to $2 to $2.20 50 times before it gets to $3. You could make $1,000 or $100 where this only made $1 going from 2 to 3. It can trade sideways for months and be, here's $10, here's $10, here's $10, here's $20, here's $20. And it could be 6 months before you even get to $3 again. And that whole time, in other words, if you're going to macro it or micro it, you take it down to it's 100 points, right? This could make 1,000 points. It could make 2,000 points by the time you get back to $3. This is powerful. It's a powerful tool. And you don't care where the price goes. All of a sudden, you don't care. I'm petting my dog, and I wake up and I look at my phone, and the Go Baby trader says, "Hey, dude, you made money again today while you slept." And then there's going to be three other tools that are going to be introduced at the show. They're going to go, "Wow, look at this. I just made more money with that, and I made money with that, and I made money with that on top of the Go Baby." And I'm not financially a guru. You won't be a financial guru, but your money while you sleep will earn more than you've ever made before. Yeah.
Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
You don't have to be smart.
I'm gonna figure out how to do it personally. I'll tell you guys that.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you about it as long as I do it.
Yeah, and to be honest, the following year, I'm not going to put this out there, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. The show next year probably will be free. Because we'll have made so much money that, like, why charge people? Just show up. And even if you were here last year, don't come this year, because I got to get all the new people fixed up.
Dude. Yes.
That's where we're going.
Yes.
Yeah. Right? Or
yes.
Have twice as many people at it. Yeah.
We're grateful for you, Nicole.
Is that my girl Nicole in Tennessee?
Homesteading with Nicole? She sounds cool.
Yeah, she has one of our puppies.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of the rascals.
Her puppy is Tula, I believe, if I have the right Nicole. What a cool name, Tula, right? And look, she looks just like Goldie, Brent.
Oh.
Yeah, my golden girl.
Goldie's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Great to see you, brother. My brothers Cody and Sammy showed up here. Beautiful. Really enjoyed talking to both of you this week. Man, I really, you guys are real men. You are real men, in every sense of it. And I'm thankful and happy and proud to be your friend. I really am. I could not think more of you two. On that note, tripwise, Becky was asking I'm gonna get into. So I'm looking at tickets right now, and I'm gonna rent a Airbnb for 4 nights. We had that question from Shadow earlier. You know, you were talking about cost of the trip. So obviously there's the ticket, but for 4 days with like a really nice Airbnb, like I'm looking at like a 3-bedroom, like at the beach. Plane ticket in that right now is running me about $2,000. So if you guys haven't gotten into it yet, haven't purchased tickets, all that kind of stuff, it's about what I'm looking at to do it. And I have to fly all the way across. So 5 hours, that's about the same from Europe. I know international's a little spendier, but ballpark on the cost. And then, Dad, how close is the golf course to where the event is?
Close. Yeah. 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes in an Uber.
Nice.
The park the following day is like 15 to 20. So share an Uber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the course and the event are pretty close to each other. You should stay in that area. But Hollywood's cheaper. It's a little further south.
Yeah.
It's just a little further Uber ride, but it is cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's the whole area is not that. I mean, it's all close to everything. It's really close. And the Hard Rock's real close to where our event is, in case you guys want to meet up there after or go gamble or cocktails or whatever your thing is. Yeah.
Great place to go eat. Highly recommend just going and checking out the Hard Rock. Yeah. If you got some free time and you're looking for something to do, they built that thing. That thing could be in Vegas.
Easy.
Cool. It is that cool.
It's better than the one in Vegas. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I just was at a show there.
LR Rogers 7. Hello. Can you do a Midwest show? Laugh out loud. I love the Midwest. I grew up traveling there. Yeah, we've kind of discussed Tennessee as like an option.
That's not really the Midwest, but I mean, we are looking at it. We are definitely looking at Tennessee.
Yeah, as far as like a hub, where hopefully it's less travel for some of you, but
yeah, I like it. I like Arkansas a lot. I was just there. I hung out with Luann and spent the day with her. I like Arkansas a lot. There's some really cool places. It's way more. It's way more upscale that when you hear, oh yeah, I live in Arkansas, and immediately you think, oh well, that's probably not the nicest place in the world, right? It's really nice. The Midwest it's not what it was 20 years ago. So, yeah, I would entertain that. I don't know how many shows I'm going to do in the future. This has been a massive undertaking, and
part of it too, Dad, right? Like as that evolves, I'm excited to talk to you about all of it, with all the details and some of the stuff that you've had to do and tackle with it just to understand it. But like we've done meetups here at my house, we've done meetups and hangouts, in Florida and Vegas. Doesn't have to be a show. Doesn't have to be a giant production where we're feeding all of you and we're, charging you and all that. There'll be times going forward where my dad and I love to road trip. We love it. And so just, hey, we're going to be in Memphis for, a day and a half, 2 days. We're going to be here.
Yeah.
Like, get over there. I could definitely see us doing that. More and more.
Get some kind of banquet room or something like that, and just, I don't know, have tea and biscuits or coffee and crackers or what. I mean, something economical for everybody. Finger food of some kind or something. And then we just do like a 4-hour deal or something, not all day. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. We're going to be in a position to do that here real soon. When you go to the show, I will tell you, okay, Brent just said $2,000. So you're looking at, with the tickets and everything, I mean, you're looking at, I don't know, $2,400-$2,500 total, we'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have the opportunity to earn that money back within the first 6 months to a year. You're going to, there's tools I'm going to give you that you're going to be at that show and you're going to, oh my God, the rest of my life, I'm going to make this. I'm going to save myself this, and I'm going to make this much the rest of your life. Way more than 2,500. Way more. Okay. So I don't know how you can afford not to go, but I don't really want to say that to everybody. Because I know there's a lot of people just can't go, and I don't want people to feel bad about not being able to go. But I can honestly tell you that, yeah, I've been to a dozen of these shows, and there's nothing like what we're going to do. Jake Claver doesn't do what we are about to do, period. He doesn't offer it. He probably will. He probably will.
Yeah.
Soon enough. Yeah. In fact, after my show, he'll be tugging on my suit tail, wanting to know, wait a minute, how do I get a hold of that guy, and that guy? Because I want to offer that for my people. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will tell you, well, he offers a product currently that costs you $2,000 for an LLC. Well, what I'm telling you is you're not going to need an LLC after you come to my show. Put that way. So there's $2,000 saving right there.
There you go.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining and informational, and a couple of laughs, couple of gags, really good food. And the first 3 hours, the bar will be charging, but the last 3 hours, it'll be open bar. We were only going to have it open from 3 to 6, but then I remembered Northern Living was coming, and Training was coming, and I thought, they.
Yeah, the three of us will be together, at some point.
Yeah. I mean, T.O. alone is gonna. I mean, he'll wear a shoulder out of a bartender in a couple hours. So, right. In a very beautiful way. He's good about going, hey, has everybody got a drink here or needs one? Okay, I got it. What do you need?
He's the best.
He's awesome.
It's so good.
You want to meet T.O. Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, you do. Thanks for the text, bro. We got to talk. You and I got to talk. I love you.
Well, we went to the XRP show, and both of them are looking at me like, $20 a beer? Like, what? What is this? I paid $800 for a ticket, and it's $20 for a Budweiser here. What are we doing here, man? And $11 for a bottle of water at the show. I was like, yeah, that's just unacceptable, man. I'm not. Yeah. Anyway. And I understand it's expensive doing a show in Vegas. Yeah, it is.
Where's your next show planned? There isn't.
Well,
Robert.
that depends if I want to stay married or not.
Yeah.
That poor woman, like I put Brent, I put my son and my wife through a lot. I'm months out ahead of them and they have to deal with the wake, you know? It's really not, it's not thoughtful on my side at all. It's just sort of, hey, I'm on a roll here, man. I'm going here. You deal with it back there.
But we're also the recipients of we've both come to this moment where we're like, wait, we're gonna make what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? Set this down in front of me, Dad, and explain this to me.
Yeah.
So
how much money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. You all know how it goes when you invest in the people that you love and they're passionate about doing it. And I through the whole process of all of this, I really, really tried to humble myself. I mean, I don't ever come on here and pretend like I know more about crypto than you guys. I don't. Every argument my father and I have had about this show, I've pretty much given up and just letting him have it, which I think is a really wise decision to make because here we are, and I've watched my dad evolve even further into the person that wants to help all of you and help me. That was worth paying for the channel and all the stuff and all the hours given and all the sacrifice. And not only did I gain as a person from the experience, but it also is built into the kind of thing that is like, yeah, this is what we wanted.
Yeah.
This is where we want to be. And I get to see, instead of us just getting together and sitting around on the porch and, you and I have never had a bored moment together, I don't think, Dad.
No.
But now how exciting is it to, like, there's such an alignment that you and I are like right in between our birthdays. Like, it's like crazy. Like, we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale together, which hasn't happened since I was 13 years old. And I've since like gone and worked on yachts and lived there like my dad did. It's just the whole thing is like, there's that divine timing we were talking about. And there's a really good alignment going on here. So.
And it's
been worth it, Dad. That's for sure.
Yeah. And I was talking to Laura the other night, and she was telling me, Alan, it doesn't matter what you offer everybody in the room because everybody's just going to want to be there. Like, that's all. Like, I've been to these shows, and it's like, it's family. Everybody's just going to want to be there, Alan. Like, what you're giving people on top of wanting to be there is so off the charts. You should save some of it for the next show. And I'm like, no, man, there's just going to be more coming all the time. It's like I'm not going to withdraw, hold back. I just want to, within the first 20 minutes of you being in the show, you're just going to be like, oh my God, what? Are you sure? Yeah. And it's like, nobody does that. Nobody does that. So
give it away.
We are. Give it away now. That's it. And it's no more hoarding, and it's no more like scarcity. Like, this universe, all these digits can be yours. But I will tell you, there's more to life than digits. It's the experience, and it's the growth, and it's the journey. And I know all those are old, tired cliches when you don't have any money. I know, I get that. But when you see the puzzle unfold before you, and then when you sit down with a calculator and go, okay, this is going to make this much, And then this much is going to make that much. And this is going to make this much. And then I'm going to save here on fees and taxation over here. And when you do the math on that, you're going to literally double your income the first year. And then you're going to go, what? How did that happen? And then it's only going to compound as the years go on. And then you're going to be like, wow, I'm a financial force in the world now. I can now go on to do whatever it was I found important prior to worrying so much about having enough money to live the life I want to live. That's so empowering. It's empowering people. This is what I want to do. People ask me, what do you want to do for a living? This is it. I found it. I'm gonna probably do a ton of seminars.
Right there.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Like, trust me, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why universe, God, like love shines down on me right now, but it's like, it's just revealing everything to me and just saying, here, Alan, here, all this fruit is ripe. Here's another one. Here's another piece of fruit. Here's another piece of fruit. And it's no fun eating alone. I'm going to bring it to everybody. That's what you guys knew. That's the promises I've made on this channel since day one. It's like, we're all in this together. This isn't for Alan get rich guy and then, never make a YouTube video again. No, never been my plan. It's not within my heart. It's not what I want. It's not what I want for my life. Some point when you get my age, you realize that there's more to life than money, and there's more to life than power. Power is useless to me. I don't care about power. I don't care about fame, and I don't care about like impressing people. I want somebody to come up to me and go, dude, that thing you did for me like 6 months ago has totally changed my life. Like, you know what I can afford to do now in my life because of what you learned and you shared with me? Now I know. Now I can teach my kids, and I can teach their kids. This magical money thing that nobody can figure out, this puzzle that everybody is just so confused by, is not complicated. It's simple. You just need the right tool belt. And you don't need to go to university. You don't have to be past the Series 7 or past the bar or be an accountant. All of that is detrimental to you, not beneficial. Going to a financial planner, and this is not financial advice, this is just for comedy only. Going to a financial planner today is not going to give you the returns that you're looking for. Mm-hmm. Those aren't the drones you're looking for. They're not. So anyway, Enough of that. I've got a meeting in 3 minutes. Hopefully he hasn't driven up yet.
Okay, real quick, Dad. 'Tis the season. Cast it out there, crew. What are you all thankful for in your life? What are you in appreciation of? What is it that comes to your mind first?
Yes.
Hoofty. Good health, family, friends, and fishing. I'm thankful for all those things too, brother. I am. I'm glad you have all that.
By the way, we have health solutions coming as well.
Yeah. Man, I'm so fired up on that.
Yeah, me too.
Dude.
My daughter. Love it.
My daughter. Riabla. I love the names, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Uh-huh.
I don't even attempt them.
What time's the picnic at, Dad, on Saturday?
10 to 2. We're sending out a flyer. We just created a new flyer with a map of where the park is, and 10 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to leave at 2, but that's when the food trucks will be there. There's going to be 4 food trucks. The food that's in the trucks are all sampler size. and it's completely part of your ticket. It's complimentary. So just bounce from truck to truck and taste everything they have, and then go back for seconds on the one you like. And the trucks are going to be parked around our tents in a grass park. We're going to have a little PA system. Not that you're going to want to hear anything from us or anything else. I'm considering having a musician, a guy that's an XRP guy that was on Dip a Toe show. I'm considering having him. I'm probably not going to bring alcohol there. That's probably a big factor, guys. So,
yeah, let's try out Saturday.
I'm not saying you can't bring your own beer, because you can. It's Florida, and it's a park you can drink. I'm just not going to buy cases of beer, and I don't know what everybody likes to drink today, and I'm not doing that. There are sodas and water will be complimentary. So bring a bottle of rum or whiskey to put in or whatever. I don't know, whatever your deal is. Health, yes.
The entire crew. Good call, Surfing Tiger.
The entire crew, exactly.
Yeah, Northern's dad. I'm happy we all woke up on the right side of the dirt today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm above water in my case.
Yeah.
Since I woke up on a boat.
Yeah. Family, friends, which are one and the same for me as well, JB. Love the quote from Alan. It's no fun to eat alone. Facts.
That is a fact. Nope. Nobody wants to do that.
Cody, we'll call after this. Grateful for my family, chosen family included, my health, and the universe for all it provides. Absolutely, brother. Could not have said that better. You are my chosen family, Cody.
Yes, he is. I spoke with Cody this week too. And I just spoke with Sammy this morning. He helped me out. God, I want to say he just saved me $5,000 on solar parts. Literally, $5,000.
Nice.
Four and a half at least. Yeah. Doing some solar upgrades. Beautiful grandkids. Yes. Becky has sent me a few pictures.
Nice.
It doesn't matter what you guys shoot. Becky's husband and I are going to win the golf tournament. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So don't even, don't bring your A game, because it's not going to match up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the old guy, secret weapon guy. So yeah.
Yeah. I'd bet on a ex-pro and my father in a scramble. That's for sure. Way over myself at an ex-pro. That's for sure.
I don't know, maybe. Depends on who the other two teammates are.
Is there a trophy? Not currently, but I think there should be.
Yeah. Yeah. There should be an annual trophy, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good one. Good question. We got to come up with one. A cup, maybe. I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, we just now planned the banquet after the event, which is going to be fun. So we don't have a lot of gifts and prizes laid out yet. Longest drive, closest to the pin, and all that stuff, and photos of my son and I, kind of grand prize might be, but I'm just I was throwing that on. Autograph photo. No, something of value. Yeah, we'll come up with something. Put it in the chat. Let us know every show. Hey, if you come up with a great idea, I know Becky's husband's probably got a bunch of great ideas for prizes and gifts and whatnot. Yeah. He's done a million tournaments, so
Yeah, four player teams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be fun, guys. It's a beautiful golf course. I've seen it a couple times now. I think I played it many years ago. There's 2 courses there, so we'll have 1 course all to ourselves. So, you can. I will say that you might want to think about behaving though, because the next day is the show. So I'm just saying, whatever level of behave that means to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. I won't be drinking at the golf course, but that'll be difficult, but achievable.
Yeah.
All things are possible.
But about noon at the show,
I got a lot of work to do the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll let you go to your meeting, Dad.
He hasn't pulled up yet, but
nice.
Yeah, we got a full crew in here today. That's cool. Man, I love you guys.
142 right now, everybody.
Oh, I should probably put this out there. I don't think I'm going to do a show Thursday night, but maybe you should put in the chat. Should I or shouldn't I? I don't even know if for Thanksgiving night anybody's even going to want that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I should have said that earlier in the show. Thursday is kind of family day, but I think it's just going to be Elizabeth and I and the dogs this year. So,
yeah,
which is a beautiful Thanksgiving for us, by the way. I usually have a house full of friends, but I don't think I'm going to this year. Just me and the bird and the dogs.
Brother Zip, stay on. Price is going up.
Yeah, nice. I know every Sunday. I don't know. We're good. Every time I say we seem to have good luck with prices going up at Showtime, whatever the reason. Yeah. Oh, hey, here he is texting in.
ZBEC and H bar at the top. They're about 19 and 17% today. Flares in there. Stellar's in there. XRP. Algo. Yeah, all the ones you'd want to see. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Whoever that was obviously isn't watching the channel. Somebody just asked in a text, "Hey, is this Go Baby Trader legit?" And I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends on what you call legit. I mean, if you're looking to make 5% on your money annual or monthly, then I would say, yeah, it's legitimate for that. Yeah, it's legit. I mean, Ron, you guys all know Ron Wood, my camera guy. He's more than my camera guy. He's basically planning this whole event for us. I mean, he's really the brains behind the whole scene. Certainly isn't this guy. And he's like every day I talk to him, he made $450 yesterday on a somewhat semi-down market. I mean, he's like, Alan, this is saving my life. Just this product. So is it legit? Yeah. Yeah, it certainly is.
Just $400 a day.
Can you imagine?
What's $400 a day?
That's
what I'm going to aim for.
12 grand a month, roughly. Is that right?
Yeah. $146,000 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Do you make that at your job? But how do you load it? How do you have the funds to get it there? To your $400 points, and that's start doing the math.
Yeah.
And I love that people are doing the math, man. They are. It's amazing talking to you guys about Go Baby. I love it. And when I get mine going,
it's all predicated.
I'll be doing videos on it.
Yeah. I think the only weak link is people's feelings about Coinbase. That's the only struggle with the whole thing. Like, do you like that? Do you not? I have to KYC. I have to pay taxes on all that. I'm just thinking that if you've been watching this entire show, that you might learn something at the show that actually eliminates both the things I just said. So I'm just guessing maybe that might be presented there. And then I don't know what's your returns on it then. A lot. Does it compound faster? Yes, certainly would, wouldn't it? Certainly would. Yeah. Because remember, you're taking capital gains tax. If you're spending the money every month, you're taking the hard, high capital gains tax. Not the I've owned it for a year capital gains tax.
Outdoor, I love that. A couple of people said, yeah, on this Thursday show, Dad. I like what Outdoor's saying. Skip it on Thursday. Spend that time with your wife. I was going to suggest to you after the video, maybe kick it out to Friday. Like if you felt called to do one.
Yeah.
Because most of us are going to be off Friday. So I'll get to be in there,
Yeah, maybe I'll hit Marielle with that. Tell her to plan it for Friday.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Because those are really, dude, you've been cooking, man.
I got to tell everybody this.
Coming up from work, right in the middle of them. And I got a text from Cody this week, Dad, and it was just, your dad's cooking on this right now. I'm like, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I was at that show and I met a couple of kids, call them kids because they're literally early 20s. And they came up to me and they're like, this guy over here told me that you have a YouTube channel. And then when I looked at you, I was like, dude, you're the guy on Thursdays. And I went, yeah, I think so. I'm like, yeah, that's me. He goes, well, we didn't recognize you. You look all nice with a suit jacket on. I go, yeah, well, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But the hat's the same. And he goes, yeah, dude, that's how I knew. And I was like, yeah, okay. And he goes, usually wear glasses on the show. And I said, well, yeah. But so anyway, what can I do for you? He goes, dude, you don't even understand. Like, we have a trading group. We have 40 members in our trading group, and we're all on Robinhood. And I said, okay, cool, man. Let me know whatever I can do for you guys or whatever. Do you want to get on the show or do you want to present something? And they're like, no, we have a bigger idea for you. He said, okay, what? Well, one of the guys said, you said one night, hey, what you should really do is go all the way back to the first episode and watch them all. We did that. And I went, oh. And he goes, and we want to make a documentary out of those shows about you, because the Thursday night show progression, if you look at it as a complete progression, Alan. And I went, yeah, I know. The whole channel's kind of been a progression.
Oh yeah.
But like, I can't tell them yes or no. I said, yeah, of course, I'm flattered, And they're like, no, man, we want to totally do it like with your permission. We want to nail it. And we want to just do it, And I said, wow, perfect. And he said, hey, the first of the year, let's try and work on that project. And I said, of course. Yeah, I'm in.
Wow.
And I told him, I said, the first 2 years of our channel was, literally, I don't even know how this happened. Every episode was different than the other episodes.
Yeah.
Like it was a growth period for us. And there's not much duplication in any of that. And not a lot of channels can say that.
Yep.
And it's not because I'm smart. It's because I listened and it came to me.
Right.
It comes to me in the moment and I'm listening and I'm not getting in the way and I'm allowing it to come to me, and it does. So
You're
there you go.
Dad, you're antenna up, shoot from the hip. That's you know what? That's something that I learned, the shooting from the hip, in the process of working with you and doing this.
Yeah.
Because I didn't in the beginning. And I go back and look at myself in the first videos. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was all nutted up. And it's so important to just share how you feel and what you're learning and what's coming to you. Especially in this, and I didn't know if people were going to appreciate that or not.
Yeah.
And they do. And I think they appreciate. A lot of people told me is like, be a good host for your dad. Be that listener like we are, and work with him and feed him and let him go on these rants. And so becoming a better listener, let it flow, all that stuff. It's just, I get to be like hopefully an appendage for you all. I'm looking at the chat every Sunday. And I'd like to expand upon that and continue to bring you guys in. That's all I want to do is bring you guys into this. So, because I feel so lucky to be a part of it, and to be doing it with you.
Yeah, we've all come a long way. I mean, it's I mean, as bad as $2 XRP sounds, it was 50 cents for a lifetime, it seemed like. So
yeah,
5
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gridlock.
Yeah. So it's, and it's not, this bull market is not done, by the way, people. It's just not. Everyone's telling you that, we're back to the 4-year cycle and it's crashing and we're going to go to 2 years of like sideways or downward. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. Do I know that 100%? Yeah. I pretty much know that's almost impossible. That's almost impossible to happen. And the biggest reason is because of AI, because of trading, because of banking networks. That I just told you, Zelle, Cash App, B of A. I mean, they're all using crypto now. Like, not maybe Western Union, the SWIFT system, for God's sakes, Chainlink. Hello, like, and remember, this bears repeat is so important. Somebody sold at $2.05 XRP, but somebody also bought it at $2.05 because it couldn't have sold. You can't sell without a buyer. So somebody bought it all the way from 56 all the way down to $2, 356 down to $2. Somebody owns all of those coins, is what I'm trying to tell you. They didn't go on a shelf in a storage unit. Somebody's got the key and they just don't exist anymore. Somebody owns all of those.
Right.
Understand? They just traded wallets, and it was more wallets that sold than bought, right? At a ratio to decline the price as it stepped all the way down. When you have a higher buy wall, it goes up. When you have a higher sell wall, it goes down, but they still all bought and sold coins the whole way. It just means there's more people that own coins at $2 than used to. It's crazy, guys. Like, to think that many people in today's market think that it's worth buying XRP at $2, and to think that it's not going to go to 5 or 10 or 20 or 50 is just nuts. And of course it is. Of course it will. And it has too much use case. And I don't know when. Yeah, obviously. But I know that cyborgs and AI and, autonomous bots are not going to get a checkbook. I'm just positive about that. Okay.
It's a pretty safe bet.
It's not, we're not going to, no,
Yeah.
they're not going to do that. No.
Yeah.
And they're not going to have a gold coin. Okay. It's not. That's not what's going to happen. Yeah. And they won't be trading dollar bills. They'll be digitally communicating wirelessly, by the way, at the speed of light. And what's going to travel at the speed of light? Crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Wow, there's more people in here than there was. It doesn't even matter what your uncle thinks. You know, I'm not calling him a loser. I'm just saying he's out of touch. I mean, he might be a loser too. He's going to lose this investment. I can tell you that. Yeah.
Well, like me, mine's a Padres fan. So sorry. Happy holidays to my Uncle Todd.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
Poor guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you have time to watch the charts.
Yeah, I better talk to Marielle about switching it to Friday night.
Yeah, let's all do Friday.
Or Wednesday night. I don't know. Friday night. Friday night sounds good. Oh, I was supposed to be on Zach's show last week. That didn't happen. And it looks like this coming week I'll be on Dave and Judy's. I think Judy's going to interview me this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looks like they just posted one they did together. Which
did they?
usually does not happen. So
no.
It's very cool. I love Judy.
She just did one with the Black Swan brothers.
Cool.
Jason sent me that one. That was anyway. I'll call it entertaining. It was a giant negative soup sandwich, if you ask me. But some people really enjoy that. It's not my dish. Whatever.
I was laughing about. No, you're right, Alan. All my uncles are losers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah. But they can probably kill a 32 ounce in one shot, and they probably know the batting averages of everybody on the Yankees or whatever, But,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, good for them.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be that guy.
Yeah.
I was that guy for a long time.
I'm kind of that uncle now.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah,
but
we've been worried about you for a while, but we're not worried anymore, son. You're good. You'll make it.
I am good. I am a walking, talking Care Bear for all the people around me. When I'm alone, I'm thinking about like everybody and life and the deep stuff. The deep stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
That all lives rent free in my brain.
I've got to get out of here, everybody. He's texting me. I can see it coming in.
Enjoy the boat, Dad.
I think Friday night. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day here in San Diego, by the way. It's been rainy, but it's nice day. Okay, I think I'm going to do Friday night. I'll text her right now and switch it to Friday.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Why not?
I'll be there.
Anything for my people. Almost anything for my people.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay, guys. Almost. Yeah. I won't be. Never mind. I'm not going. Okay, everybody.
Let's keep
Enjoy.
it light here.
Yeah.
Man, love you guys. Love you, Dad.
And I love you guys. I'm out.
Out.
Out.